Hey guys, we're gonna start off where we left off last time, which were inside of this house, or this little shelter. And we do not want to stay in this shelter because it looks like crap, and it's not that big either. If you want to stay in those small shelters, then please do so, but I don't, so. We are gonna need wood for making an actual house, or stone, whatever you prefer. But I'm gonna use wood. Not for an entire house, but that's a base. And there's two different shelters. Or I think three, yeah, three. Which is the one which is on house, the one which is inside of a mountain wall, like we just did. It can look pretty on the inside, but ugly on the outside. The normal one can look, the one in the mountain can look crappy on the outside but awesome on the inside. And the normal house can look pretty on the outside and pretty on the inside. But then there's another one which I'm gonna do, which is a house which is inside of a mountain wall, and it's gonna be an entrance and a pretty big house which is just outside the mountain wall. Then it goes into the mountain too, so it can be pretty on the outside, but hardcore awesomeness level on the inside. So that's what I prefer to do. You're gonna find different types of wood depending on what map you are in, and if this is a totally snowy map, this is not, this is just some pieces of snow, then there's probably gonna be some pine trees. They look sometimes silly, sometimes awesome, and feel free to make them into Christmas trees. But yeah, they're just really awesome. Let's shop this. And if you're in well, this is the normal tree, which is found everywhere except in the desert. But if you're in the desert, then you are going to find no trees at all, but you're probably gonna find some trees if you walk a bit. And if you really don't want to be in desert and having to find all this, then ouch, oh wow, I didn't get hurt at all. Then this is probably, you're just starting off, then just make a new one. It's not that hard. Just render a new one. We're gonna leave this cobble there for the moment. Now, as you may or may not see, the leaves start decaying after you chop the wood. It wasn't like that before, and it's good that it is like that now, because before you would always see only the leaves just hanging there, which wasn't too nice. Let's keep on chopping. This is a somewhat boring part of breaking in your house, getting all the wood. It takes a long time, but it's worth it. So much easier building. I was gonna jump on that. Freak. Piece of wood. We're gonna take that later. And start chopping. I think this should be enough for, well, as a start. Now what we're gonna do is that we are gonna take our torches and we're gonna be moving from this temporary shelter of ours and make a sweet house somewhere. Now, a lot of people that play Minecraft make their house right where they spawn, and like when you die, you're gonna spawn in your house. I did this at first, but then I realized that it's really boring when you do that, because when you die, you're gonna have some sort of challenge to actually go and find your house from the location where you are, and it just really makes the game boring if you do that. Okay, let's grab our things, and since we don't have a lot here, you're gonna just chop down the chest. You're gonna get the chest and all your items, and we're gonna take our door too, because let's not waste doors. And there we go. We can cover this place up a bit. There we go. We can mine away this. I'm gonna try to find a place with a high mountain and some flat areas. Now, when you're walking around in Minecraft, you're gonna find these really cool looking places like this one, and yeah. And also, if you're really lucky like me, you will spawn next to some pumpkins, because pumpkins are just awesome. You know how the torch gives you some light? This one gives you, I think, 3 times more light if you make this. If you find some pumpkins, then you're a lucky man or woman. Let's move on. So there we got a place which looks somewhat like someone actually made a house there. Oh, by the way, these are the pine trees over there, which looks like Christmas trees, because Christmas trees are pine trees. Alright. The sun's going down. Days are so quick and fast. Now that shelter that we had right there was really temporary. It was just for one night. We're gonna have to make a new one of those. Now, we want to make another one inside of mountain. It's to keep our resources. We're gonna try to find a place which is not, wow, this looks like a shelter to me. We're not gonna use that right now because we still have some time. Then we're gonna try to find a place which is not miles and miles and miles away from our spawn, but still we want it to be way. And what do we have here? A perfect place to make our shelter in. Right there. Because we got a little lake over there. And we got some coal. Seems to be a good mountain. Also, before you start making, you have to really check how thick the mountain is gonna be. This is gonna gives me, yeah, whatever. You need to check how thick the mountain is, which we're gonna do now. And it's thick. It is. So we can make our shelter in there. And it's just a really cool place to make a shelter in. So let's do it. Let's go down here. And right there. And what a coincidence. Right when we found our place to build our shelter in, it's turning nighttime again. That's just awesome. And now we really can't die. In the beginning, when you start off, then dying is not a big problem because you're probably gonna be really close to spawn unless you run away. Okay, so we just encountered something called gravel. Now, gravel is your #1 enemy in Minecraft if you like building, because it looks like crap and it is really annoying. What you can do is that you can place a torch under the gravel right when you dig it away, and it's just automatically gonna go away. Now, this is sort of a shelter, and we need our door. We really need our door. We almost already have a full inventory, and we've been playing for around 40 minutes, or maybe 30, not sure. So we found some more coal, which is really cool, because you will need coal. It's a useful thing, like I said before. Let's make a floor out of dirt. Now try to make, if you mine out a place where you can stand, block off that so you can't stand there anymore, because then they won't spawn any mobs there. Why? It's because they can't stand there either. And yeah, it's just all really cool. We need to block that off, because people can get in there. Now, since nighttime, we have full inventory. We do not want to place down our chest. We're probably not going to find our way back too easy. We can just stay in here and clear out this gravel. You're gonna really like that you did this now, because when you start making your house later on, then it's just really not nice to encounter gravel. Not talking too much at the moment. Don't know why. So I think that was it of the gravel thing. We can make the space in here a bit bigger too. It's gonna be a sweet house, hopefully. Ouch. A lot of people don't move to a big house until they've actually gained a lot of stuff. So, but we're gonna do that because my favorite thing to do in Minecraft is to build houses. Not pixel art, nothing like that, but houses. It's really awesome when you make a really awesome house. Now, you don't always have to go fight monsters at night. You can do the things which you don't want to do in daytime, because when it's daytime, you want to go out build, you want to go out explore, you want to go out and do something fun, not stand here and dig dirt. So things like this are smart to do when it's nighttime. Cleared out some area here. Building space. I'm digging. We do not have a shovel at the moment. We're not gonna make one either. Other stuff you can do is to mine. You can maybe smelt some stuff, put stuff in furnaces. So I think this space will be enough for the time being. Put some light in here. We don't want mobs to spawn. We got our crafting bench right there. Now I found a mushroom the first thing I did, which is You're just not gonna find that. I was really lucky. Okay, let's place down our furnace, not our workbench. And in there we are gonna put some coal. 8 will do for 1 stack. And we're gonna put our cobbled in there. And this will make it into smooth stone. This material, which you cannot get from mining it. We're still waiting for it to turn daytime. Later in the game, you can craft a watch, which allows you to see not what time it is, but around how long it will take until it turns daytime. But then you will need gold and a little material called redstone, and those are not too easy to find, really. We do not want to go outside and die. Really have nothing to do right now except mining. Yay! Mining is always fun to watch. And that's the sound of a zombie. On Minecraft, make sure you have sound on at all time, because the sound is not just there for the game to be more fancy, but actually when you hear a zombie, you can actually, if you have a headset or 2 speakers, then you can hear where the sound is coming from. And sorry, that's very, very useful, because you do not want to get surprised by a zombie coming from behind. Now this furnace which you have suits you well at the moment, but later you will need a big room of these, because a lot of the material which you find, like iron, which is the okay, I'm gonna tell one thing. In these wooden planks, or what am I saying? The tools in Minecraft, like this sword, is not a tool, it's a weapon, but it's current as a tool. Like this hatchet and this pickaxe, they are tools, of course. And this pickaxe is made of wood, the worst material. And then we have the stone axe. And after stone, it's steel or iron. People have different ideas, always trying to get them, of what it's called. And then it's gold. A lot of people actually doesn't know how good gold is actually. It jumps, or it mines this stone really fast. And then we have diamond. Diamond is the best thing to find. If you find diamonds, then you're really lucky. Anyway, it's turning daytime, and when these episodes are 1 night and 1 day, so I guess I end this one right here. So this was episode 2 of Minecraft Hardcore Minecraft Hard Mode. Minecraft Hard Mode. That's it. And hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment. And yeah. See ya, guys. Next episode.